the thing with Steph Curry is Steph. See, nobody picked Steph to be the face. Steph made himself the face.
Yeah, he actually earned
Right,
it.
Steph earned it. But see, LeBron never earned anything. They gave everything to LeBron. And that's what
Yeah.
made him a bad player. Michael Jordan earned it. Michael wasn't given the league right away.
Nah.
You think they was gonna give the league to Michael and you still got Larry Bird and Magic? Hell no. No. You know,
And
and
the Bulls were sorry. It wasn't like he went to a storied franchise, and the Bulls were sorry. That was horrible.
yeah,
And he turned them around.
yeah,
Like, all the fuck around.
the Bulls were trash. The Bulls was nothing without Michael. Michael made the Bulls into a powerhouse team. And
Yeah.
when he made them a powerhouse team, you know, everybody knew after that. They was like, okay, yeah, this dude here for real. Mike for
Right.
real. They knew he was for real and stuff. They just didn't know Mike was gonna be what Mike was, but they knew Mike was gonna be fine. But Mike kept getting better each year. He got better. He worked on his game. Mike wasn't handed nothing. Mike's mindset was, I gotta prove I belong here. That's his mindset. His LeBron's mindset was, I'm here and I'm just gonna try to win championships, do what I can, And the problem with him is the league kept allowing coaches to not coach him or anybody actually teach him basketball. So he got away with just being athletic. And he's an athletic guy. He's one of the best athletic guys we've seen in history. But as far as a player wise, he still makes mistakes he's made in his third or fourth year in the league, and that's not good for you to
Right.
be of that ilk. Everybody talk about Kobe. Oh, he shot these shots and everything, but they don't understand why Kobe shot the shots. Kobe shot the shots because he needed to shoot those shots. He didn't have the team that was mentally ready to take those shots. They weren't ready.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when he was playing with Shaq, Dale Harris benched everybody on the team, including Shaq, who everybody want to say he's the greatest, but he got benched because I think he got benched or he fouled out one of them, but because Dale Harris knew that Kobe Bryant one of these days he's gonna make that a living hitting those shots. Dale Harris knew what he had. He was just a rookie. Kobe just wasn't strong yet. He was only 19. Like that's what people fail to realize. Kobe was like 18 or 19.
Yeah, that's what I said. Probably younger than that because he came out of high school.
Right, he was 17 when he entered the league. So I say he was about 18.
Yeah, so he ain't really getting no play because Dick Van Axel.
Right, and Eddie Jones, right. But during the year he was getting play, but at the end when the playoffs hit, they threw him in there. And what people fail to forget, Kobe's defense is the reason he got out there. That's why I tell people, like, they try to make it a big deal. Why would you put Kobe over Jordan? Kobe was just as good as Jordan. he was Michael, and only thing Michael I say was better than Kobe was Michael. I say he was more athletic. He was way more athletic than Kobe was, but Kobe was taller and had longer arms. Michael was stronger and could deal with more because Michael was a more inside out player. Kobe played outside in. So everybody just thinks that, but Kobe got better the right way. He learned each year they lost. The problem has always during that time was Shaq. Shaq has a problem in games that you need to win. He comes up short. And him being the head guy of the team, you beefing with Kobe and you're supposed to be this great leader. You're supposed to get cool with Kobe and try to learn who he was. Kobe never had a problem with Shaq. The only problem he had was when Shaq said he could have won a championship without him. That was it. That's when Kobe said, "All right, I'm done with this bum. Fuck him. He could leave. He could leave. Fuck him. He could leave. Him and Phil." And Phil messed himself up because Phil Jackson kept on trying to be cool with Shaq, but he kept dissing Kobe and riding Kobe all the time.
Yeah, he always, always on some slick shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He just look like a nigga you just can't trust. I wouldn't even trust him. Like, if he was a tax accountant, I wouldn't give my taxes to him. He just don't look trustworthy.
You was not touching my taxes, Phil. Oh, what you mean? What you mean, Koga? What you mean, Koga? Koga, I ran the triangle. Man, F that triangle, nigga. You
He tried it in New York. Carmelo was like, hell no, nigga.
No, yeah, what messed him up in New York was he thought that he could do Carmelo like he was doing Kobe. And I kept telling people, Kobe and Phil are Virgos. Basically, they both Virgos. Kobe's a cuss Virgo. He like he's 2 days after Leo, and he's a Virgo. So he got some Leo tendencies in him as well. Phil is a straight Virgo, and Phil looks at everything analytical like all of us Virgos do. We're perfectionists. We want to try to be the perfect as we can, and we're our own worst critics, as well as we'll tell you the straight up truth how stuff is. We straight shooters. We not going to go around. Phil Jackson went around the bush a lot. And Kobe doesn't like that. Kobe's a guy who tell me how you like it. I got you. But if you don't like it, cool. Michael, see, the thing is, people don't understand, when Phil got with Kobe, Phil was basically like his dad more than like with Mike. Mike was like his brother. that was like his dog. He'll go smoke a stogie and drink and knock broads down with Mike. Mike, we got another one tonight. You know it, Phil. Jump man. Yeah, that's me. Oh, is Scotty coming with us? Yeah, you know Scotty coming. I got Scotty. Scotty cool.
Scotty got the whole.
Oh yeah, Scotty used to get them. The only problem with Scotty wifed the hoes. That's his problem. Scotty get the hoes. Right. That's Scotty's only problem. Scotty fall in love with the hoes. That's his only problem. He fall in love with Scotty. He's just a simp. He's Scotty simping.
Oh Lord, that hurt me.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't hate Scottie Pippen. Like, I love Scotty as far as what he did defensively and handling the ball. But I'm just telling people I don't really remember Scotty like that, because Scotty he was a role player. Like, the guys who jumped off my screen was Jordan. Jordan jumped off my screen. Paxson, Horace Grant jumped off my screen. Pippen was, to me, he did his job. Paxson. Yeah, little white boy Paxson, and Hodges used to come in.
Where?
Who? Paxson used to hit some good shots, him and Hodges. Hodges was better than him to me. Hodges was better. Hodges was way better than him, though, to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's Paxson. He made one shot of his career. That's it. He's nothing else besides that. Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's not on the level of Pippen. No, I wouldn't take him over Pippen. But I'm just saying, Pippen was just a good player to me. He was good. Like, for what he did, if I need a 3 on my team, I'm gonna get Scotty. If everybody else is gone, like,
Scotty is He's a good teammate for what I've seen. So yeah, I still think Scottie Pippen was good, but yeah, like you said, he wasn't no great player, none of that shit.
Yeah, he was good. Like he's in my like top 80 or 100, but he's not no 50 greatest of all time. Like hell no. Like he wasn't
He didn't strike fear in
right.
nobody.
Right.
But
Like who
playing like
right. Like who you fear more? Scottie Pippen or Dominique Wilkins? Like who I fear Dominique.
trying to get dunked on.
Right. Dominique gonna dunk on you. He gonna block your shot. And he gonna smash your hose.
Take it right to the crib.
Right. Literally. Literally take it. We're gonna take it to the house. Take it to the house. We're gonna take it to the house. Dominique gonna take it to the house. Take it to the house.
Who had this shit turned the fuck out.
Right.
Was turned the fuck out
right.
during them years, man.
Right.
No wonder we delinquent.
Right. Oh,
down south.
Oh yeah, down south, yeah, dog. We was too real, dog. Uncle Luke brought us to the bras. He showed us the strippers. Trick Daddy just showed us how to be a thug. Man, we was different, cuz that's why I say like we was real different like that. That's why when I hear from like people from the East Coast, the Midwest and all that stuff, they be trying to tell us about racism. I'm like, dog, y'all racism ain't messing with ours. Our racism is worse than what y'all do. y'all got systematic racism. Us, we got the blatant F you racism every day we walk outside. Right. Right. Right.
They know I check my mail. Shit.
Right.
Like,
right.
Ain't no slack down here. They don't cut no slack down here. Up there, is y'all was more integrated easily or better, or maybe it's a lot of Canadians that came down and y'all something going on. But we got the real Americans,
man,
like they just stuck on that bullshit and they just won't let it go.
Oh
like,
no!
They lost something. Y'all know what have y'all lost? Y'all took everything y'all have, but y'all act like y'all lost every fucking game.
Yeah, that's how they are, man. That's how white people. Not only white people, but just because there's some white people who want to do well, but you got the ones who are still stuck. It's like that's all they know, like how they just used to kill, like, and then black people kill me. They be like, we're celebrating Juneteenth. I'm like, why? They just extended the slavery line, and they was killing us even more on Juneteenth. It's like what? Why do y'all celebrate stuff they make you celebrate? It's like, come on, stop it.
Yeah, they always try to paint the narrative and the picture and try to cut out what they want to cut out.
Right.
So they don't look bad. They don't look like a thief. They don't look like a thug. They don't look like a criminal.
Right.
They don't look like the fucking devils that they are. Because they over here sitting here painting y'all different pictures on the media with the media and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See that shit.
Yeah, they always been devils and stuff. That's why I told people they was talking about the Illuminati crap. I'm like, dude, the Illuminati is black people. It's the Hebrew Israelites. It's the black people. They took that stuff to everything we done. They took it to make it into their thing.
I was about to say that. What one thing we haven't created?
Right.
They took. That's what they do.
That's what they do. They take a lot of stuff. You do have some whites who have created stuff, but the majority of them have taken stuff. They've taken land from us. They still took land from us. There's land they owe. See, that's why they don't want to do this whole thing reparations, because they know the whole country would be underwater if they give us everything.
It would be underwater. It'll be under black control.
Right, exactly. It'll be under black control, and they don't want that. They don't want that at all.
No, they don't want no black America. They would fucking kill themselves.
Yep.
They would kill themselves, or they would just actually just leave. They would always.
No, they ain't leaving.
They would actually leave.
They gonna try to go to war and fight. Like F that.
They'll fight by it. Yeah, I give you that. They gonna fight by this.
Right.
They gonna fight by it. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's something I don't think they really want to. It's something that will. Now it'll be a small, you know what I'm saying, segment that will, but they don't want that smoke.
Nah, they don't want that.
They don't want that smoke. Unless they got the upper hand. That's the only way they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how they move. They move because they know they already set up the upper hand, the next step.
Oh yeah, of course.
Black people just, I don't know, y'all just talk too fucking much or don't communicate well. But if you keep telling people your fucking moves before you do them, they're gonna be able to screw you over every single fucking time.
Right.
Like, that's what's wrong with black people.
Right.
Stop telling white people everything. if they want to know what something mean that you said or something like that, tell them, nigga, don't worry about it. This ain't for you.
Right.
Let me have this. Let me get this. Are you passing on trade secrets to me? Are you telling me how to open businesses? Are you telling me all this other shit that you're telling your son?
Nope.
And all them? No, you ain't giving me none of that information. So why should I give you when I'm throwing up my gang sign, or if I'm saying this and saying that? Why I need to tell you the meaning? Why I need to show you the dance? Why I need, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I need to show you my work, my project? No, I'm gonna take it to the boss myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's black people problem. We too eagerly, because we're good people. We're too open to ourselves, and they just like, well, she just was bent over, so I just took it just because. Fuck it, she's always bending over.
That boy did the Dookie Howser.
Eventually, I'm gonna slap that out, grab that.
That boy did the Dookie Howser before she shot him, boy. That joke was funny. I told you about biting my hose. Keep doing it, Dookie. I told you. It was like, hey, man, you know, hey, look, I'm Dookie House. I do whatever I want to do.
That movie, White Castle.
Oh yeah. He killed that movie. He killed part 2. He had the best scene to me. Like, he was with the gay dude, and then when they got into the room, he was like, it's nasty. He's like, only reason I'm doing it so I can get some more punani. I said, Dookie Howser is a dumb man. And then the one chick came in, she talking about, I thought you was gay. He said, I'm gay for that. See? That is he killed Paul. Everybody was talking about, I said, dog, that Christmas one, man, Dookie Howser killed that the best, dog. That jump was funny. My dog was walking down the hall, kissing the dude. Then they got in the room. Yeah. And then the other dude, he was doing it too. He was like, they're like, I get my money now. That's when I realized white people would do anything for some green, boy. They don't care. They like, shoot. Okay, I got it. Like Chevy Say said. Like Chevy Say said on Groundhog's Day. So I suck, you pull or something. That's how much you paying me. I'm like, bruh. White people would do anything for some green. They will smash their brother, their wife, anybody. Oh, I gotta smash him. All right. How much money is that? $1 million? $2 million? We gonna make that 20? All right.
Yeah, they have a price. It's more easily.
Right. Black people, man, black people, we be like,
white
man.
You just gotta bet them. You'll bet a white person. I bet you won't. eat the gum from the under the bleachers. They okay, then I'm with it. They don't care.
They don't care at all.
They nasty ass niggas. Middle school, they just breath smelling like shit.
Right, right. Oh, I'll eat the gum under the bleachers. Oh, you paid me $20? Cool.
Yeah.
They'll take it, dog. They do not care. That's what I realized, dog. White people do not care. My dog asked Dookie Howser how much you paying me for this. How much is you going to pay me to continue this crap? Cause dog, that's what I was laughing because that's what I be trying to tell people like dog. They be like they be bisexual. I'm like, man, these white boys they be bisexual because they know they could get more money being gay or straight. Like it depends on what the price is. If they getting more money being gay, they gonna be gay over being straight. But if they need to be right, it's the market price. But if they get it paid to be straight, boy, they gonna smash every chick in the building. Like, hold up, all right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they willing whatever the buy-in is to get into that little millionaire billionaire club. They are willing to do it.
Yeah.
They are willing to do it. You ain't even gotta tell them. All you gotta say is like, oh, I got this gun club, but you gotta suck a dick to get in.
Right.
Like,
all right. We get the big guns. I'll be able to get the big gun after that. If I suck some stick, I get the biggest gun in here. All right. They'll do that crap, and they won't see no problem with it. They'll be cool after that. Like, I'm alright, man.
They got in.
Right. It's like, dog. Black people, hell no. We be like, because we gotta worry about Nan and them, man, talking trash about us. Man, yo, he was sucking. Hey, chill out, nigga, chill out. I kill you. I don't kill you, my cousin. Hey, you can kill me, but you the dude who shot me, who sucked. Hey, man, hold up. Yeah, we gonna try to cool. We gonna go around everybody like, man, look, man, here, man, take this. Don't tell nobody. I won't. Hey, y'all know, man, he was sucking behind the bush. Like, hey, I ain't gonna tell nobody no more. Like, come on, dog. Like, it's like, how can you? It's like I see how everything is red now, dog. It's like white people do whatever, bro, to make sure they get that paper. And you got black people, now you got some of them trying to do whatever now. One minute they gay, next minute they straight and all. It's like, dog, come on.
Yeah, I can't even put no I don't know, cause if you flip flopping like that, I don't really think it's a gay or straight issue. I think it's really just a mental issue.
Yeah, it is.
Because most of the people, like, I ain't saying mostly, but it's just statistically that's what's out there, that most gay people have like some kind of mental disorder or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they do. They want to mess with the same person. Yeah, they got a disorder.
And that's why I think it's more of, because you mentally are going through something, or mentally been abused, or even something happened to you. You know what I'm saying? For you to want to just think differently and be like, oh, I want to do this, and then when you're not accepted, that make you even more crazy. So it's just like you just stacking crazy on top of crazy, and then they just out here running around in the world. It's just crazy, and right. That's why shit flipping like how it is now. Because people just, man, they just on some other shit, and it's like I don't understand it.
Right. I mean, I don't know what it is, man. All I know is that these people, man, they accepting that more. To me, I believe
they pushing it more.
Yeah, they're pushing
I would accept it more if they didn't push it as much.
Right.
Because I would believe it's more of a natural occurrence versus if you got gay cartoons, you got gay person in a movie, you got
right,
y'all representing this gayness like every single where,
right,
and now you're trying to make it so acceptable that it's like, oh, it's just like, do I want to be a Crip or a Blood? You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like
right.
y'all making it more acceptable. Like he's in the gang. It's like, you know, he screw up and that's what it is. It's like, no, that's a big difference. It's a big issue. What you trying to do? Because like I don't really care what you do or who you have sex with. It's
Oh
when I'm
no.
trying to. It's when you bring the family aspect into it. You got two moms. You got two
What
dads.
made
You have a mom that dressed like a dad. You got a dad
mm-hmm.
that dressed like a mom. You confuse the shit out of the kids because you're
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah. The problem I have with it is this the problem I have with it. The problem I have with the same sex and stuff is that they're pushing this on the people, and they're pushing it on the people to me forcibly, and then they're trying to say you're born with this. You're not born being, I don't care what anybody say, you're not born being gay or whatever you want to call it. If you're gay and you choose to be that way, just say you chose to be that way and move on. they
Right.
they trying to get the same laws that black people done, that we're still fighting. I don't understand this. We're still fighting for the same laws MLK was doing when he was marching. It's just mind boggling to me. But that's what gays want. They want to be able to have the same rights as like somebody being racist and all that. But it's like I mean, you could be, somebody could be prejudiced towards you. I agree with that, but it's like, to me, you're not born that way. I just don't understand that. Like, to me, you're not born that way, because if you were born that way, then the population all would have died off like a century ago.
Right, and if you was, and I feel like, look, if you was born gay, right,
Right.
you were. So I know one thing, that if you're black, you're gonna be black when you in your mom's stomach. You're gonna be black when you're in the womb.
Right.
You have no control of you being black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know you're gay when you're in the womb. They're like, oh, you got a gay son, it's already in your stomach. No.
Right.
How can you gotta live life. You don't even know his name. How
Right.
do you know you're gay?
Right.
He was just born gay. He's just like, oh, no, my mama titty, slap it. I don't want that.
You gonna have this titty, boy. You I don't want it. I don't want it. Give me my dad's.
And I'm straight.
Right. Give me 2 pecks and 2 snaps in a circle. Yeah.
That was the color.
Yeah, living color. Hold on, we're gonna give 2 snaps in a circle for David Wayans and David Allen Greer killed that. They were dog. They were so funny. I have not seen anybody reenact that the best, or even try to attempt to be. Them two was so funny with it. And dude, they would be laughing. Dog. I would be catching them laughing because it's just so funny. Right.
So stupid.
Oh, we didn't like that movie there. So we're just gonna give that 1 snap and a hold. Now hold it. All right. I'm like, God, how do you think of something like that? It's like, man. Well, David Way is an idiot. He was born the same day I was, so I know he's funny. He's a straight clown, cuz.
Certified.
Right. He was certified. I was like, yeah. I don't know what happened to Beyonce. Beyonce turned out lame. Like, I don't know what happened to her. It's like everybody like, you're born on the same day as Beyonce. I'm like, no, she born on the day that me and Damon Wayans was born on. Cause Damon Wayans ain't no square. she a square, and I damn sure ain't no square. So
I don't know, man. Beyonce just look like she just got witchery all over her.
yeah,
Like,
she
I don't
do.
know.
She look like she possessed, cuz she look like she is. She look like she done been under a lot of damn mind control and everything, dog. They all be looking like that. Like they
Yeah.
all look like that, and it's like that's why I be laughing when people be like, when they be making these assumptions, like all these codes, like when somebody die. I'm like, man, because it's like, dog, it's just like I was watching the baby video, like the pickup video. Like he was talking about like with Debo would have choked me, I'd have killed him, and then Debo like died like like right after. Like it's
Yeah. Like,
crazy to
damn,
me.
2020?
Right,
Oh,
right,
nigga, what?
right.
Bro.
And then I'm pissed off at Ice Cube because Ice Cube should have been put out last Friday. You done lost Pops. Now you done lost Tiny. Dog, like, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, what is you
You missing on
doing?
your opportunity. Like, it don't matter what you would have did. Like,
Right.
even with Master P, I got to hook up too. It was trash, but he put it out there.
Right. He
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 put it out there.
attempted. Yeah, but P messed up. P should have put that out a long time ago. Right after the first one,
Exactly.
he should have put that one out at
It would have
least
brought
like
more
3 years
weight.
at. Yeah, it would have made way more money, and then you would have been recognized. You would have recognized the characters. It's like you still recognize the Friday character. It's like, dog, right after Friday after next, dog, you just should have shot the movie and then worried about the money later. You would have made a lot of money, and that's the problem with
Wrecking
the
it.
right. There's a problem with a lot of these black people, man. They always like, man, I got to get more money. I got to get, dude, just put out the movie. You're going to make your money. It's Friday. Like everybody, we grew up on Friday. We grew up on Friday. Juice, Menace to Society, all of that stuff was our movies growing up. That's we black. We
Black.
we
Yeah.
saw we saw people who you knew, or even you could have been one of those characters that was in the hood. Boys in the Hood went hard. Higher Learning went hard. Higher Learning was probably the first movie we actually saw college that they were racist in college. You know,
Yeah.
and
And they are.
yeah, they are. They are. Right, you're right. They are.
It is crazy. Yeah.
Right, they are. And so that's what I'm saying. It's like Ice Cube really blew this opportunity, and I'm pissed off. I couldn't even make a video about the Tiny thing because it just hurt. It just hurt too
Yeah.
much because it's like, dude, you should have had Tiny. You should have had John Witherspoon in a Last Friday. Even if you couldn't get Chris Tucker, who cares? You still could have brought Cat Williams in that bit. You could have had DC Curry and John Witherspoon would have stole it again.
Yeah. They is some food.
Why are you in competition with me? I can't help it. I look better than you. You don't. I cook better than you. You can't. My dick is bigger than yours. It was cold that night. Them niggas killed that. And then when DC Curry was finna fight Pinky, because Pinky was dancing with his chick and he was dancing with Pinky chick. He was like, hold up, them my titties I bought, nigga, hold up, they about to fight, nigga. That was funny as hell. Dog, I was crying on that part because I thought DC was literally gonna fight for real. And Pinky, you know how Pinky is. He's soft, but he gotta put on this persona. Man, what you talking about, nigga? What, nigga? I'll blow this thing up. Nigga. Oh God. Oh yeah. Friday After Next was so funny. I watched that the other night, dog. It was funny. Mike Elson talking about these two fat bitches, and then you can get Chico a dog bone. Oh man, that movie was funny, and it just hurt because that's what I'm saying. It's like, dog, Cube should have been dropped last Friday. You should have dropped that 8 years ago.
Yeah,
You
you
would have
should have
been
found a way
straight.
to make something. It's
Right.
still there. Like, it's how many Fast and Furious? Like 10.
Oh man, what it dude and it ain't been the same since Fast Five to me. Fast Five was the last great one.
Yeah,
So
I liked the Furious 7 because of the Rock. The Rock was in it. I liked that one. But
yeah, I
yeah,
didn't see that one.
since your boy died,
Yeah.
yeah, Paul Walker, man, nah, it ain't been the same. He
Yeah.
just had a swag about him
Right.
that nobody else on the
Right.
set could fuck with.
Right.
Got
They
and
should.
a white boy. He was cool ass, just you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
shit.
Paul Walker had that it when he walked on
Yeah,
the set, dog. You knew he was there. Like in every movie he was in, he had that presence. But
right.
Paul Walker, dog, that you should have stopped after it was. Once he was gone, it was like, dude, it is. And then everybody said it in that elevator, dog. That one scene, they knew Paul Walker was gonna die. Somebody just knew it. They said, I just have a feeling he ain't gonna be in the next one, dog. I just got some feeling. And it happened. Just like that's what I was saying. Like it's like, dog, it's like it's crazy, dog. You should have
And he
did what you
died street racing.
right.
Died street racing.
Right. He died street racing, dog. It's like, come on, man. It's like, man, it's just sad, dog. I just don't understand it, dog. They took away everybody. They took away the Mamba. They took away Black Panther. It's like, dog, like, fuck it now. Like, who cares about what happens now? Like, I'm glad. I'm glad they ain't take Danny Glover. Everybody would have took off work quick. Like, man, they took Danny Glover.
Don't
Boy,
call it, bro. We got more days.
right.
I didn't see Debo dying, and not Debo did. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Debo died. You like, how Debo died? Cause it's like, stop it, cause
I thought it was some bullshit. I thought it was like a little beat, something going
I
on.
did
And I seen
too.
everybody page. I was like, damn, another one, man.
Right.
And boy, if you survive 2020, bro, it was the real, what's the name of a Marvel movie? Shit, can't even think of his name.
You
Another one
talk
just came out.
Oh, you talking about the Avengers one?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
talking about the first one. You talking about the part one with Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
Yeah.
Corona was the real life Thanos.
Yeah, it
Like,
was.
somebody snapped their finger, said Corona, half of the world dead, bro.
Yeah, but the problem is we would have been fine if Trump would have never fired the wrong people. If he kept the right people, we would not have been in the situation we in because they were giving him reports on this virus back in late last year. And Trump didn't want to listen. That was Trump's only downfall is he fired the wrong people. Like you have to have the right
Trump
people.
didn't fire the wrong people for Trump. He hired the right people for Trump.
Yeah.
If he wasn't pro-Trump,
Right.
he
Right.
gonna fire your ass.
No, right. I agree with that. But at the same time, I don't need an office full of yes men, dog. I need somebody who gonna challenge me. Right. That was the problem. Like I can't have an office where everybody is like, HD, you right. HD, you right. I'm finna fire y'all because you're not making me better. Like, it's cool if I have a few people on my side, but I need everybody we're gonna debate, but we all have to come to an agreement. You can't just be like, look, it's my way or the highway. Your business isn't gonna last long. It's just not. You have to right. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to. The only way your business will last is if they want your business to last. Then they'll put people in there to help you out and stuff. But the majority of it, when you're in the office, you hire people that that's not yes men. You hire people who are going to challenge you, or they're going to have the best interests of the country but have their opinion, like, yeah, he'll have the final say, but your cabinet is very important. You can't have a cabinet full of douchebags and idiots like you. It's not gonna work. Like, he's an idiot, dog. Like, Trump is a privileged kid who got everything he wanted growing up. So he felt like I could run the country just like this. And it's like, dog, no, you can't. You can't run because you got other branches. You got to think about it. You got the Supreme Court, which is the judiciary system, and then you got the legislator, which is the House of Congress and the House of Representatives in Congress, like all of them. So you can't think I'm finna just do what I want to do. You still need that second person to go along with what you want. So what he would do is he would pass stuff just to go over their head, and then it came back and bit him in the butt because you can't do that. You're not the only control. It's three branches of the government. All three of you run the government. It's not just one entity.
Yeah.
It's like we got our own business. We got a board of directors. We're the CEOs, but we're the co-CEOs, but you have to have your board of directors, and then you got the rest of the grunts who really don't give a care about. You just need them to run the operations while you chill, do what you do. But the house of the board of directors, they got stakes in the company. So their word is just as strong together as it is me and your word. So we all need to work as a team to better the business. And that's the problem with that rent. Right. Right. And that's been the problem with Trump and all of his business adventures. That's why his businesses failed, because Trump come in there like, I'm Donald Trump. I do whatever the hell I want. Shut up, bitch. Move. I run this. Hold on, is my toupee good? Okay, it's covering my patch good. Look, this is how we're gonna run it. You can't do that, dog. Like, white people gotta understand. Yes, you have the white card, but your white card doesn't trump another white card. That's not how it works, nigga.
Little Joker.
Right. Right. And then Congress and them said, surprise, bitch, big Joker. Got his ass. Like, he didn't even know what to do. Trump was like, damn. Cause see, Trump know once he out of office, he going to jail. They finna go after him. Because Russia, man, they gonna try to go after Trump and put him. Trump messed up when what Trump should have did was Trump should have had the right counsel. He should have had the right people. The people he fired, he should have left them where they were at, because when you fired them, you got to understand, people will do other things to mess your presidency up behind doors. They'll go to this person, that person, and see, that's what the public of America doesn't understand. That's why I laugh when people don't understand that LeBron has this much power in basketball, but people will be like, no, that's not true, but they'll believe Trump doing all this stuff. It's like, what's the difference? Oh, LeBron black and Trump white, right? Okay, so that's why y'all think that. It's like, come on, dog. All of this stuff is a system. They put us in a system, and the system is supposed to be ran this way. Now you could be a part of the system and clock in, do your 9 to 5, or have your own business, but you're hitting the government off with their cut so they don't mess with you. Or you could be a person that's against the grain, like, man, F it, I'm going to do what I can do. And what they're going to do is they're going to try to take you out. They're going to try to make you look crazy. They're going to try to say you're this type of person. You're volatile. Oh, he's hard to work with. That's what they love to use against black people in sports and in acting. You're hard to work with. No, that's not saying that. you're a nigga, basically. So we can't mess with him. He's too much of a nigga. Right. Because you got Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington able to do whatever he want, but you got a young brother who come up and he trying to do the same thing. They stop him at the door. Yeah, they gonna stop you at the door because Denzel is a token nigga. They picked Denzel to be what he was gonna be. They wanted Denzel. They don't want you, nigga. You not Will Smith. You know, they'll only allow a few of us at that level. Everybody else, nah. They not finna do nothing. That's why when black people get mad at Gayle King or Oprah, I'm like, why? They doing what they supposed to do. That's their job, is to tear black men down. That's how they made their money. The hell?
That's the whole part of programming.
Right.
It's all programming. They're not gonna put on the programs that they don't want put out. And I think that's what a lot of Americans fail to believe, is like the media is all. It's just like China. Like they got control over what shows get played, what shows get taken off the air. It ain't just based on what fans want.
Right.
Because fans wanted more Cosby. The fans wanted more Wayne brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, we like what we like. We don't want it off the air just because, it ain't doing enough numbers. We don't give a fuck about the numbers, nigga. These niggas is funny.
Right. Right.
Right. Was funny.
Right.
Y'all might have to take it off the air because we want to make money. No, man. Like, y'all just didn't want us to have anything.
Yeah.
Just don't want us to have shit.
Right. They don't. Nas said it in that If I Ruled the World. It could be poor, rich. White people still don't want a nigga having shit. If I ruled the world and everything in it, Scott, it's the truth. They don't want a nigga. Doesn't matter if you rich or poor. They don't want a nigga having shit. They don't. They don't want to. That's why I be laughing when black people complain. I'm like, for what? They didn't hear us back in the 60s. They shot our leaders in front of us. They said what? We taking MLK, Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, all these other brothers and sisters. We taking all them from you. Now what? And niggas still doing the same dumbness. Oh, we're gonna let y'all be desegregated. Because they knew that could control us, dog. Because when we were segregated, we were forced to chill with each other. Light-skinned niggas, brown niggas, dark niggas, we all had to chill with each other. We had to learn to be with each other. But see, that's the thing they did to us. They put in our mind to be separate, to basically be against one another. Oh, man, he dark-skinned. So we know dark-skinned niggas, they got all the tools, everything. Oh, light-skinned, oh, them niggas weak, they soft. They put that in your head because that's what they want. Like I said when we was at Beachy, I said it. They want an all-white heaven. They don't want black people. They don't want niggas in there. They don't want... They allow Pat Mahomes, but at the end of the day, Pat Mahomes tried to buy that baseball team. What they did? They stepped in and quit.
What you doing, sir?
What you doing, sir? Buying it. You ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah. You supposed to buy cars and houses.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't want niggas to, they don't want you to be what you go. That's why I laugh when people talk about, well, Michael should have spoke up. And Michael don't speak for me. He don't speak for black people. Who is he? He's just a basketball player. What is he? If I put him in any other business, he's not going to be viewed as nothing but a basketball player. I don't care how smart he is business-wise. He not. Michael Jordan played the game. He got to where he's at by playing the game. That's the only difference between him and all the other players he played against. He played the game better. That was it. He knew how to be soft and to be docile in certain situations. He knew who to talk to and who not to bark at.
Well, yeah, because because you already know if it's the white man's game and he's like, all right, I'm only gonna pick 1 out of 3 million. I'm gonna pick this one
Right.
because he laughs at my jokes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gets along with the get along. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He knows how it goes and rolls with the punches or whatever. They're gonna bring him up, and then by bringing one person up, now it's like, all right, everybody else in the field is like, what? This nigga get to go in the house?
Yeah.
He's still out here.
Yeah.
And then that's when that whole jealousy and all that shit.
Right.
They've been researching us. They've
Right.
been looking at behaviors and all
Right.
this stuff. And the iPhones and all this crap, it just made it even worse. Like the next generation, they gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
That's all they doing. They're taking all this data from us. They gonna be building. They already building AI. So it's like, listen, you know, you're just gonna be nothing. You ever seen the movie by Johnny Depp called Transcendence?
No, you told me about it. I'm gonna watch it on probably this weekend.
That movie blew my mind. But pretty much what he did, you know what I'm saying? He was like a computer engineer or whatever. And he made a program based off his thoughts, what he say, how he says it, and everything like that. So he was able to build artificial intelligence based off, you know, the way his brain thinks and moves. So I think something ended up at the end of the movie that he ended up getting killed. But I don't know if it was his wife or his daughter. Somebody, you know, had to go and pretty much like unlock this computer because he pretty much was like, you know, how Iron Man got the computer that talked to him.
Right. Jarvis, yeah.
Jarvis. He pretty much made himself Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? Based off his human mind and shit like that. And shit, it's a crazy movie. But yeah, if you watch that movie, man, you'll see what I'm talking about. How he just like how he flipped the script and how pretty much is like, why are you gonna be human and you can live forever as a program? You know what I'm saying? As a guy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's smart.
He was able to live longer because of the program. Because the program was pretty much like, I'm downloading my spirit into the program, and I don't have to have a human body no more. I'm just a frequency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? He always be on some shit. Him and Keanu Reeves, you know, like they got good movie scripts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Keanu killed that motherfucker John Wick. He killed John Wick so cool. And then my favorite movie from him was Constantine. People slept on Constantine because he killed that movie. When my dog's whole swag, that whole movie was on 100. Hey, that's a $300. That's a $300 shirt you owe me. I said, damn. Oh, he said $500 one of them. He killed that part. And then he killed the other part where he was going to heaven. And he flicked all Lucifer off. He said, F you. I said, man, he flicked the devil off. Y'all cannot touch Keanu Reeves. My dog flicked the devil off and said, get off my stick. I won this. And he beat the devil. The devil thought he won. He was bragging. And the Keanu was just sitting there like, man, I'm finna outsmart this idiot.
He killed that. And one of my favorites is the Devil's Advocate.
Oh yeah, Devil's Advocate. That's mine too. Well, he killed that at the end, where he blew his brains out and destroyed it. And then the devil Al Pacino brought him back at the end. So he won. So it ain't mess him up really, but it was smooth though. He killed it. Like he was like, man, F it, boom. Like that movie. What people don't understand is how powerful. Like he was on the same set with Al Pacino. Al Pacino's like probably the greatest or one of the greatest actors of all time. and
Oh
he
yeah.
was able to match wits with him, and he was able to match going back and forth with him. It was amazing, you know what I'm saying? And then his whole the whole premise of how Devil's Advocate, that just makes you realize, man, this stuff really is real. And I think people,
Yeah.
people really just be dumbfounded and stupid. Like, I put out the black hole video, and like people be like, my views, and I don't care about all that. I just love doing and putting stuff out, so you may not have listened or heard about it. Like, Germ never, he was like, man, I didn't know all this about black holes. Like, because I've always had a theory since a kid that black holes are nothing but a dimension that puts you off somewhere else in the universe. That's just because it just doesn't make sense. I don't believe something can just engulf you and leave you there. I still think you can go to different other parts of the universe. I don't think that, I just think that this universe over here, like way over here, I still think you could get there if you go through this wormhole or this black hole. I just think that.
I was watching. I don't know. It was something on. I don't know if it was the Science Channel or the History Channel. It's one of those channels, and it was explaining like how they would be able to like build a spaceship and move a spaceship through space.
Right.
But they were saying like you would think, oh, you need rockets, you need power, you need all this stuff. But they were saying like the actual space, you would pretty much build your ship to pretty much move through the space. The space gonna move your ship
Right.
without you actually having like an engine. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
pretty much should be just pretty much falling from place to place or whatever like that, and it's you just have that under control. But they had built like a whole little system and everything of it, and it was
Right.
like, yeah, it makes sense that you would use the void of space to
Right.
power your ship
Yeah.
because you're never gonna run out of space.
Exactly. And
I
that's
was
the
like,
thing.
man,
That's the thing I want people to start open their minds up to. Like, stop thinking about just sports or just politics. It's more to everything than that. Dude, we're real close to being engulfed by a black hole. Like, I gotta do a video on that shit. They talking about, like, well, not while we're living, probably after we pass away, we
they don't know.
hope Earth could be
But truthfully,
engulfed.
they don't know.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, is that they give us what they want. Like, if you're in the poor
Right.
areas and poverty areas, all they're gonna promote to you is women, money, and drugs. That's it. Now, if you live in that suburb area or a nice neighborhood, they're gonna teach you about building. They're gonna teach you about raising your finances. They're gonna teach you about opening your business, how to sustain your business, how to market to different people. That's the difference in the problem I'm having with America that I had when I was a kid. Because I just used to see kids who were poor and they were in these situations, but they would get assistance, but they weren't being taught how to handle the assistance they're getting. They weren't being taught. So if you're able to get this free check coming in, you should be putting that to the side to have double your money. Not only double your money, you can have that money to add to what you're already bringing in. Not us. They teach us to go buy all the nice latest gear, the Gucci, the Louis. White people, they teach, nah, don't go buy that. Go to Walmart, buy $5 or $10 clothes. You good. You still got like $50, $60 left. Us, we
Right.
finna go buy the $200 Jordans, the $200 LeBrons, the Kobe's, all of this stuff. It's like, come on.
$5 to me.
Right. It's the stupidity of the world, dog. And not only that, it's the mind control. It's the control that they have over us, because they put us in this system for so long. We're just used to it. We used to it now. And it's like it's like you married and you come home to the same BS. You done got off work. You expect a hot meal. Your chick still ain't giving you a hot meal. Well, you should have known that. You married her. So now when you grew up in America, you black, You already know the history. They give you 1 month to celebrate Black History. That already show you America racist. That show you they racist. We have Black History Month.
Y'all put the separation.
Right.
It's really y'all asked for something, so we'll give you this.
Right. Right. You gonna give us
yeah. They always try to give us something like something visual, some bullshit like that, but they don't never give us nothing legitimate. You know what I'm saying? But we'll say, yeah, it's a Black holiday. We'll give y'all all the credit on this day, but everywhere else, you used to go to work, like it's MLK Day. I ain't going to work, but some days you have to work there, and when you go there, white people just be like, it's a regular day. I never even heard of MLK.
Right.
Like, it was just like, what?
Right.
What you mean?
Right.
You just don't know about it. You don't know about it. Trying to have this thing. You don't know the importance of this thing. They was like, whatever, fuck that.
Right.
They on their own shit.
Right.
And they built the system. They built the system, like you said, they built the system against us. And it's already oppressing us, suppressing us. It's just depressing us. It's all the depressions, you know what I'm saying, like out there that we had to go through, and that we don't even know no better because this is all we know. And this is why I want to travel. This is why I want to get out and see the other countries and stuff like that. Because, like, I understand it may be fucked up in Somalia or Ethiopia or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe fucked up over there, but it's fucked up here.
Yeah.
It's fucked up here as well.
Yeah.
I can still, see what it is like over there. I'm more intrigued with the Japanese culture than American culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm intrigued with the real Africans. You know what I'm saying? Like, not no bullshit Africans y'all put on TV. I'm talking about real Africans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the field I work in, I work with real Africans, and the way they love and the way they do and they operate is just so different than Black Americans. And it's like, white y'all don't want to go back to Africa and at least check the shit out. Don't just talk shit about it and be like, fuck it. Nah, we need to build a nation. They're not gonna let us build it here. We gotta build it somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not gonna let us build it here because y'all just gonna burn it down, y'all gonna terrorize it, y'all gonna do something. So why would I want to try to build my land on somebody that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? They already got power position, all this and that. No, I'm gonna build my land somewhere overseas. So
Black people need to get together and build somewhere else and not tell nobody where they're gonna build, but have the backup so if they try to take it from us, we good. You know that's all we need, like, is to build something somewhere else. But all these Black people want to try to talk about, how we could save the US or how we could we can't save it. F the US. Right. It's not for us. All of this stuff is not for us. If we build and learn how to build, like I was saying, if we figured out how to, even if we bought a state, all Black people bought a state, we had our own militarized everything. Even if they destroy that state, we still have a backup plan, a third plan, a fourth plan. We got to have 100 plans after the one plan.
That's what I was saying.
Right.
But Black people, we can't tell them our plans.
Exactly. Right. Right. That because right. 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 That's what I'm saying. That's why you give them misdirection. And that's all Black people got to do. It's like football. If you give a nigga a misdirection, you gonna get them every time.
Exactly. It's just the thing. It's human chess. That's how they be playing with us. It's human chess. They don't care.
It's just like that Sherlock Holmes movie, the part 2. The what was it? Game of Shadows. It's just like Game of Shadows. And see, that's what's funny. People were watching. I'm like, this is what they do in America. It's just like Game of Shadows. Everybody is a pawn. I'm a pawn. You a pawn. Don't matter how much money, you a pawn. The people you don't see, those are your king, queens, bishops, and rooks. Those the people that you don't see. And people are still like blinded by that. Like they think, oh man, because I'm white, I'm gonna get on this plane. No, you not. You just white. You just better than the niggas. But they only gonna get the right white people for that plane. You still under them, even though you white, but still.
Yeah, if you ain't blood, no,
Right,
you just up in the to
right,
own my shit. You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's how the white people operate, and I don't blame them for operating like that. I blame black people for not operating the correct way and trying to build yourself and put yourself in the position into a system that doesn't care or give a fuck about you. Like, Akon building the city in Africa, like a whole little,
Yeah, yeah,
like Wakanda, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
But the thing,
technology based.
but the reason we couldn't do it is because we were put in such a deficit. They brought us from different parts. Like, see, that's why I try to tell black people we weren't just brought from Africa. We were brought from Israel. We were brought from Middle Eastern and other places. And they just jumbled us together. And because they think all black people from the same place. No, nigga, we not. Every black person is different. Everybody bloodline from where they came from. You got some black people, shit, who were from South America. And they don't know nothing about them niggas in Africa. They be like, who they trying to speak that language? They can't speak it. So it's like, and then what was messing them up was they was putting us together. You had the ones who were in the military, who were military trained in Africa and other places. They would click up and just start killing white people. So so that's what I'm saying. It's like they put us at a disadvantage. But what I feel like after we know all this stuff, we know what everything is. Now it's time to move on. Back then we had an excuse because we didn't know everything. We still were learning. They hid it from us. But a lot of us now, we have the internet. We have all of these resources now that opens our minds up, and we're still doing the same dumbness. I just don't understand it. It's the same idiocy or the same dumbness that we're still doing that we've been doing for the past 20, 30 years. Like we know they don't care about us. They don't care about you. Like that's why I say I don't care if you got a white boy that's your friend, man. If it come down to it and they say we're gonna let the white person live and the nigga die, that white boy gonna make sure he's straight. That's just is what it is. Like I don't like that's just their nature. So I can't sit back and just be dumb and blinded to, oh well, we got this now. We're still not free. Like we're not. They just move the shit to the jobs now. Oh, you gotta work for this amount. Oh, you don't like that? Well, you could go. We'll just go get another nigga like you and replace you. And we'll have the token nigga right here. Cause I was at the warehouse, cause when I was in the warehouse working, I saw this one black dude, young black dude, like he would be out working everybody. They had him doing all the bum work. And I would just tell the young dude, he young and he El Paso black. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Florida black, cause Florida black, we different. we built different. So I was just
Right.
telling him, I'm trying to tell him, like, bruh, stop being the token nigga. They got you doing all this stuff, man. You better tell the Mexicans, look, this is what I do, but y'all tripping. You better make them do something, put somebody else doing that. They just
Man,
have you doing all the work because they like, oh, because you nice. You the, hi guys, how you doing? Hi, man, F that.
bro, I quit my whole job at Lowe's because the fucking manager, like I don't want to be cussing this much, but the manager, he he asked me and another black guy to go pick up trash around the store. I mean, not around, like not inside the store, but outside the store in the grass in the parking lot areas and all
Right,
this other shit.
right.
Bro, I'm a cashier.
Right.
Why would I go do that? You hire maintenance. You go hire, you know what I'm saying, groundkeepers.
Right.
You only tell the black people to go out. There ain't no white people out here.
Right.
None of that. You ain't sending none of those people out. It's people that work in the garden section be outside all day. They can go around and pick up trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their job. You're not gonna tell me, oh, I want you to go do this grunt work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Who do you think I am? You just try my whole motherfucking life. And that's why I was like, nah, I'm just gonna quit, because if I have to continue to work with this man, I'm gonna split him. And that's like, I had like you had to learn with your jobs growing up, when you start working, when you weren't working for your people no more, and you start working at these jobs, and you have to learn, like, man, I cannot give people what I want to give them.
Oh yeah, I learned that at Sam's, dog, when I was about to split that white boy, that manager.
I told you.
Yeah, cause Sam's did that, dog. Sam's got rid of all the brothers over there, dog. And a lot of the customers was mad they got rid of us because we used to help them out. They hired some lame ass white people there, and they was like, cool. They weren't doing the job because that's how they are. They think they God. These people in these businesses, and I be trying to tell these managers, dog, you ain't worth more than us. You really not. You not, because why? Because this is why I would tell them, like, you're a manager, right? Okay, at the end of the day, all of this is gonna be your fault. If you don't kiss ass or do what you do, they're gonna get rid of you. So a lot of these managers, they want to manage. They don't know how to be a leader. They don't know how to direct their own thing. So they got to go work for another company. They got to use their whiteness or their light skinnedness to get in somewhere, so they'll be all good and they cool. And then the dark skinned brother, I feel sorry for them when they managers, because they can't be who they are. They got to stick up their ass. They can't even do what they want to do. They got to go by the book or they fired.
And that's why I never moved up in companies. And it wasn't because of my work ethic.
Right.
I work at every single job. Even if the job is bullshit, I'ma still do my best, you know what I'm saying, to get whatever I gotta do, get my check, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my job. But I am not finna kiss ass. I'm not finna be around here acting like I'm all brand new or anything like that. No, if you vibe with me, you vibe with me.
Right.
Most people, they vibe with me. So why would you get somebody that everybody listen to? You know what I'm saying? And promote them. But no, you want to get somebody that listens just to you, and whatever spill out your mouth, they better be spilling that out their mouths as well.
Yeah.
I'm not built like that. Even if you paying me more, I'm still not gonna do it, because money don't have a price on the way I talk to people. Money is not gonna have a price on the respect that I give to somebody else.
Yeah, but people don't understand, you really not making that much more. It doesn't matter what company you're in. Even if you're making six figures, if you a worker and you work for somebody, you're still a worker. You're not a boss. Even if you got six figures and you making that, you're still being controlled. That's why it's better to have your own business. But they made so many laws and so many ways to hurt your business. They don't want you to have a small business. They want you to work for their corporations and work for them. They want to keep you a forever worker. They don't want you to retire and live the lavish life like they do, because then the system won't work. The system is bullcrap.
Because if everybody's trying to be a boss, who's going to work?
Right. Right, exactly.
Black people bossing up now, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much 2020 made everybody a boss. So now everybody's trying to be a boss, but you ain't got nobody to run your company because there's no workers. Nobody wants to work no more. Everybody want to work for themselves, which is supposed to be the American dream, that you should be able to work for yourself and provide for your family and all this and that. That's what y'all sold us. But y'all complaining like, oh, well, the whole America's gonna shut down all just because nobody really wants to work. That was all the thing they always threw on black people. Black people don't want to work. Black people are lazy.
Right.
No, we don't want to work for pennies and have
exactly.
It have to be oh, you can't wear your hair like this. You can't dress like this. You
Right.
can't talk like this. I gotta do all this just to get some pennies, nigga.
Right. Right. And a lot of them ain't passed their class. It's just that they daddy or mama had money and they got passed through. So it's like, stop it.
People. You
Right.
free. You
Right.
are free, bro.
Right.
I know it's hard, but you are living a free life, man.
Yep.
It's TV shows about people that's living in the mountains and stuff. Because that's what white people been doing. Y'all been living in the mountains. Y'all know that shit.
Yeah.
We lived in the heat and the sun.
Yeah.
That's what we generated from.
Yep. And
man, go ahead.
Nah, yeah, but that's how they are, man. You know, that's just the way it is, man. I've been realized that a long time ago. That's why I'm not trying to be an activist. I ain't trying to do no marching. I ain't trying to do none of that shit because, dog, we done did that shit. Why do I need to keep marching? Right.
Until y'all want to actually build a nation outside of this nation. Right. I wanted to leave, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like Martin Luther King, he had a dream. He wanted everybody to be all friends and all that bullshit. But that's all bullshit. That was straight up still a dream. Mm-hmm. The reality of the situation is until we build our own and establish ourselves as our own, not as Africans, not as Black Americans, but as refugees from America, started their own country, whatever we want to call it, let's call it Wakanda.
But I don't think MLK wanted. I think with MLK, and I may sound crazy, but I just think MLK just wanted us to have the right to have our own mind and have our own thoughts and to have our own power to say, you know what, I want to own my own business or I want to go here. That's what I feel MLK was fighting for. And what happened is we didn't have any more leaders. See, that was our problem. Like, we had leaders then, but we didn't groom people after, like, in case MLK and them ain't make it.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Groom somebody when you dead.
No, it's not just that. What we should have did was what MLK should have did. MLK and Malcolm and them should have had their own acolytes, their own guys who they kept away from everybody. They didn't let nobody know about. They should have had that in order so when they died, there could be other people popping up leading. So then when they died, we still got 20 or 30 other black people who know what to do. See, that's the problem with us. We don't teach others, like, we don't plant seeds and keep growing. That's what whites do. Whites, each generation, they have people who gonna be boss. Who this white boy, he gonna be a worker. This white boy gonna be that. They already got in their mind where they're gonna position you. That was the problem with us, I felt like. If we would have, because I think with MLK and them thought, okay, we say this, we leave it, other brothers gonna pick up on it. And that's not the case because you gotta think about it. Jesse Jackson and Sharpton and them guys, we were expecting them to do something. Man, them motherfuckers was like, we free now. I'm finna go smash these white broads. I'm finna go get my money. And that's just, and I don't blame them for it because look, they was always kept down on they knee on their neck. So they like, shoot, now I can get some money. All I gotta do is this now. And that's what messed everything up. You know, and that's what I feel like happened was they didn't give the right coordinates or the right advice to certain people who should have got it and ran with it. They just kept it with their.
Like you said, they pretty much would have had to keep this shit, like you said, like in secret and like some Illuminati type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have to be on that type of level. But what I was telling you before, like in the earlier parts of this conversation, was that black people, they fucking talk too much. They tell too much. You can't tell them your moves. or they gonna kill you. And that's what they was doing. They was picking people off because we were like, oh, look at this permanent black brother, and we put this black brother on the pedestal. They was like, oh, you put him on this little pedestal, I'm gonna just kick this little pedestal over. Boom, knock him off. He dead. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they was doing. So that struck fear into anybody else that wanted to try to position themselves in that position. And that's why Al Sharp, all them, they know the writing on the wall. They walked and lived it, and they seen it. They know this person and that person know what happened. They know stuff that I'm sure we don't know nothing about.
Right.
And they chose to live instead of, fight and die.
Oh, of course, because of course, because they heart made out of Project Kool-Aid. So we knew that. We knew they was gonna give up. You could look at Jesse Jackson and knew he was soft. You knew he ain't want no problems. Him and Sharp, Sharp he a regular typical preacher in the hood. So
he just
right.
you know what I'm saying? He's an attention seeker.
Right.
He's gonna ride that fame. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna ride these people problems. But you don't, man, come on, man.
No, he don't care. Like he looking for the check. He looking for what I'm gonna get next and stuff, man. I already knew that crap, man. I knew that junk. When I seen it, I was like, man, this dude look like a fraud. Like, and then the brothers who wanted to do something, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, and Muhammad Ali, all of them, man, they ain't following them no more. So, it was like, man, they knew what they was doing when they desegregated us, man. They knew it was easier to control all of us, split apart, than it was all together. They knew what they were doing.
Psychology.
Right.
It all dribbles back to basic psychology. And that's what black people keep failing to realize. They're playing a totally different game. Mm-hmm. Or they're playing the same game and giving us different rules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we're playing Monopoly, and I tell you, only way you can move a space if you roll doubles. But I'm rolling whatever I want to, and I'm moving the spaces however I want to, because every time I pick up a roll, I'm going those spaces. But I told you, only way you can move playing the game is if you get a double. Oh, I got a double. Bang. I can move now.
Mm-hmm.
12 hands go by. Oh, you finally hit the double. I done ran around the board about 12 times on you. Yep. You like, damn, how you racking up? How you stacking all up? How you be able to move so fast? Cause I'm moving on every single move. Right. You moving on, you waiting on doubles, because that's what I told you how to play the game.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how in the hell, as black people, we gonna move forward or get to the next level, and you still trying to play by these old white people rules and shit that they're not even playing by, and they're on a whole different playbook.
Right.
That's why I say, we need to fuck that and just build our own shit somewhere else in the country that's willing to buy a person's land and leave us the fuck alone. And let that be that, because the black dollar is worth billions of dollars.
Oh yeah,
so
absolutely.
You can't tell me we can't buy Ethiopia. We can't buy a small town in South America. We can't buy, you know what I'm saying, strike a deal and somewhere, you know what I'm saying, Australia. I don't care where the fuck that shit is. You know what I'm saying? But we should be able to, as black leaders and black people that want all this and that for black people, or so hurt about the treatment of black people. Right. They ain't putting their money where their mouth is, because if that was the case, you ain't gotta sit here and fucking try to change America. That's like trying to change the female mind.
That is the perfect analogy, man. You can't change a female mind. I don't even argue with them. I'll be like, that's what you think. I'll just say something slick to make them laugh.
You just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to do that. Like, if y'all ain't moving towards that goal,
I don't even want to hear it. I don't care either, dog. Like, I don't like all this BLM. They talk about Black Lives. I'm like, dude, they don't care about no Black Lives Matter. Where were they for the brother who got killed by the police officer in Dallas? I still don't hear nobody talking about him.
I
It's
know.
like,
I listened to your story about the dude at St. Pete. I was
yeah,
like, man, I wasn't even focused on that one because it was another thing that happened in Tampa. And then
yeah,
it's all just, it depends on where you at, what kind of
yeah.
news you gonna catch.
Germ sent me that story, and I basically researched it. And the brother, he had a lot of priors before that, but at the end of the day, he still shouldn't have got shot no 30 to 50 some times. It's like,
Not
dog.
for trying to
Yeah,
arrest somebody.
yeah. But he shot a cop because he had some warrants. He got nervous. He shot the cop. He drove the car out of there. He was on a little chase. I guess it got. I guess he crashed into something and they all
But
ran up to
I
the car and they
look,
shot
I know
everybody.
that area, bro. The cops know the niggas know the cops. They
Right,
know each other by
right,
first
but
name,
right,
government name basis.
right, and that's the problem. Like I had this same talk with these police officers with my professor. Brought him in, and I used to tell him like, dude, if you're positioned in an area for long periods of time, of course you're gonna find crime. You'll be an
Yeah.
idiot not to find no crime. I'm like, I'm in the suburbs. I done been around white people. I seen more white kids smoking a joint in public and snorting in public than I really seen the brothers in the hood. Like,
Oh yeah.
seriously. So it's like, how do you know? Like, there's more crime to me in the white area than it is the brothers. Y'all just don't mess with it. Why? Because y'all live there. And those cops got mad. They were trying to dodge my question. They was trying, and I was telling them, like, I'm not buying it. And once they left, everyone could tell they was mad at me. I didn't give a shit. They didn't kiss my black ass. But my lawyer, the lawyer who was our teacher, he basically sat there and I talked to him and I said, that's bullshit. Like, I got cousins who were darker than me. I used to see them just get messed with. They didn't have no weed or nothing on them. They just came from the store to get some flaming hots or something or some gummy bears. And they got
Yeah.
slammed on their head because they fit the description. Like, come on, dog. Stop all that, bro. I don't want to hear that.
What crimes are you looking for? Because I grew up in the hood. People next door stole our shit. We just like the cartoons on Scooby Doo. We
Yeah.
see footprints from their fucking house to
Yep.
our house, back to their
Yep.
house. The police come out there, yeah, we finna check it out. So I already know y'all not doing shit because
At
y'all
all.
ain't never ever come back.
Right.
Police never ever came back. But y'all
Exactly.
are on the streets every day looking for
Right.
regular people that fit the description.
Right.
Somebody that been breaking the house. How long y'all gonna use that same motherfucking excuse
Right.
to dump niggas on their head, shoot, kill, do all the fuck you want to?
Right.
How long y'all gonna get allowed to use the same pussy ass excuse?
Right.
Talking about you actually he wasn't pursuing nothing but motherfucking hunting and killing niggas. That's all he was pursuing.
Oh yeah. That's all it is. Talking about Goodwill hunting. What your boy said, Goodwill, good day hunting niggas. that's how it is. That's all they do, dog. They treat dog. We're the cattle, and the cattle get treated better than us. The dogs get treated better than us. Like it's my sister when she was doing her residency in New York and everything to be a doctor. She telling me the dogs got a whole damn workout place in New York, a whole workout gym where they can work out.
Right.
So
you can't even jog in the street.
Right. So it's like, come on, dog. It's like, come on, stop it. It's like I don't want to hear that crap and stuff, you know. And that's just the way it's gonna be, man. And I already know what it's gonna be. I'm not finna now. If a black person come to me and say, "Yo, man, we fighting for this money. We finna get these reparations and all that," I'll be like, "Cool. I'll go down there. I'll fight with you." But if you finna be fighting for them to take down some statues and change some laws, it's like, dog, that's a waste of time, bruh. Like
They don't do shit.
right, they don't care. Like they took down a sculpture or a flag. I'm like, dude, that ain't what hurt me. with no
Oh,
Confederate flag.
I cry and get sad every time I see this statue.
Right.
Fuck out of here. You ain't noticed that fucking statue some motherfucking 2018.
Right.
Otherwise,
Exactly.
that shit was like a piece of furniture in your city. A piece
Exactly.
of shit, as Andy Daddy would say. It's just a little piece of shit.
It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. Eddie. Eddie, I'm gonna kill you and that dog. But that's the facts though. It's like, I don't know. I just see stuff different, man. I don't know. I just never been a part of the dog and pony show and all that stuff, and then they trying to talk about this Kamala Harris, and I'm like, dude, she's not even black. She locked black men up. Do you know, dog, that she put more black men in jail than anybody else? It's like, come on, dog. It's like we're dumb. It's like, oh, Biden's in. I'm like, dude, who cares? We still gonna be niggas at the end of the day. Whoever get in office. Come on, dog. Stop it.
I stopped believing in Santa Claus a long time ago.
Right, right.
Like, y'all gotta start believing in America and they're fucking full
They not, dog. They brainwashed. It's sad. Everybody is brainwashed. Everybody is dumb, dog. It's like so mind boggling to me. It's like people.
Just come on, wake up out of this. That's it. That's all I really want. Because once we do it, they know it's over for them.
Mm-hmm.
If we build our own fucking nation, it will be over for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They wouldn't know how to do it. They wouldn't know how to do something if we see what they're afraid of is if we get the same power as them, we're gonna do to them what they did to us. But the thing is, black people, we don't give a damn about white people. Y'all just love forcing yourselves on to us. We don't care about y'all. We just want to make right. They
force it down your throat. Like,
right.
No, nigga, I don't like you.
Right.
You like me.
Right. We don't even look to go chill with white people. The only white people we chill with was like Darren growing up. Like they was already there. So we just needed an extra person in basketball or football. Okay, come on through. You know, that was it. Like we weren't.
I grew up with Darren. We went we lived in the same apartments every day. So it was like he understand what we going through because shit,
right.
He see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He can what I say, can step in and be like, hey, like, what the fuck you doing, police? We just at the store, nigga.
Right.
What we gonna do?
Right.
Steal some honey buns, Jets. That's what we gonna do.
Right.
Because we ain't got no money, but fuck it, nigga. Like, shit, this ain't no serious crime, nigga. Go stop a murder, nigga.
Right, like, right. Well, they ain't gonna do that stuff. I don't understand. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that stuff because because that's the way they're programmed. Like I told those two officers, it's like you guys are given a report where to go look at, and it's majority black. Y'all moved the slave system. Right, y'all moved the slave system to the courts and to the jails and the prisons. That's all y'all did. Like all of this stuff is like you don't need to pay somebody to tell you this stuff. You can read it and look at it. I've been seeing this crap.
It's like this whole thing with bail bonds and stuff like that. Oh, you're gonna arrest my son. So I'm a prominent black man. Mm-hmm. I bought my own house. I bought this for my family. You got my son jacked up on some fucked up charges. And right. The only way I can get him out if I sign over my house.
Right. Exactly. And that's what they do, dog. Is that's just how they do it. It's just like the NBA, like, you know, everybody talk about LeBron is this activist, but I'm like, okay, why doesn't he speak up for black coaches? Why doesn't he speak up for black executives? Why doesn't he speak up for more blacks that have their own businesses and do all this? He don't do stuff like that. He only worry about himself, dog. Whatever make him look good. He the typical dude. He the typical regular token nigga. That's all he is.
crossed over. When
Right, he crossed over, right, and everybody trying to root. I'm like, dog, y'all doing the same thing y'all did with Michael Jordan. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all are so brainwashed. Y'all don't even see y'all doing the same thing with the him and Jordan did the same exact thing. The only difference is Jordan actually was a better player. Michael fought his way and got it and earned it. He took it. He took the
Yeah,
league by the
yeah,
hand.
yeah, he did.
This
He
mother,
was, but he was that skilled to do it.
right,
He ain't had that much. He ain't even care that his teammates was garbage. He was like, I don't care. You gonna make shots for me.
right,
You gonna rebound for me.
right,
You gonna play defense for me.
right,
We gonna get this done because this is what I want. This is
right,
what I want.
right,
You gonna help. You here to help me do it. Period.
right.
LeBron doesn't do that for his teammates,
No,
and that's the shit that it don't matter which teammate he had. Most of them, they lost stats, they lost points, they lost how they play, they lost money because once you pretty much on LeBron team, they say you trash. What are you
yeah,
worth now to anybody else in the NBA?
yeah,
Look, Kevin Love, everybody else. The only person that wasn't like that was pretty much was Kyrie because Kyrie was better than you.
right,
But everybody else was like, oh, they're trash. So like, we're not gonna pay Shumpert. We're not gonna pay Tristan Thompson. We're not gonna
right,
pay none of these guys that were first round draft picks
right,
just because they didn't win on LeBron's team.
right.
What type of shit is that? How you plant the NBA to be played off a position based off of that shit, and you paying people, messing with people's livelihood based off of this dude, and he don't give any fucks about it.
He don't.
You got a player on your team right now that's making $19 million for 2 years. That is trash. It's another player. I think Otto Porter, whatever his name is, he getting paid more than that. Rondo getting paid more than that. All these other players are getting paid way more than the players that's on your sports agency.
Yeah.
Why would I want to come there if you can only give me $9 million and you in the
Because
NBA and you a top 6 player? You should be getting 20, at least 20 mil, 17, 16. You know what I'm saying? Like something. You settling for 9 to play with this
Montrez,
dude?
Montrez Harrell could have got paid. He left damn near 20 some million on the table. He could have had that playing in Dallas with Luka or playing in Charlotte, and he would have been starting. So you took less money to go play, and then somebody trying to say, he want to win a championship. I'm like, everybody don't win. It's less than 1% who win championships. It's about your own legacy. It's about you building your own team up. It's not about joining somebody else and saying, you know what, this is how we're going to do it. Y'all are doing all this for him. What if you get hurt this year? Your value drops, idiot. AD, you get hurt this year, which you always get hurt. AD could have been in New Orleans right now making more than Paul George is making. Paul George got over 200 some $1 million, and everybody going crazy, man. I'm like, dude, okay, but Paul George did the right thing. I know he choked, but he got his money. Anthony Davis could have got paid way more.
He stayed with the team. He got
right,
paid more.
Right.
They put it in there so that they can pay you more.
Right.
So you have more reason to stay. But y'all motherfuckers so soft, y'all want to play together.
Exactly.
This is fucking
AAU, or playground. Yeah, that's what they want to do because that's what he does. LeBron started this. I don't want to hear about Boston. They were at the end of their careers in Boston. I don't care if they were like 28 or 29 or 30. They were done at that point. They put in their time for their respectable teams. They didn't win. So they decided to come together. LeBron James was in his prime, entering his prime. and pick 2 top 5 or top 10 players at that time in the league to put on his team. Stop it. I don't want to hear that. He started this crap. He started it all.
This is too hard.
Right.
This is too hard.
Right.
So let me go ahead and put this position into play, and they allowed it. They ain't allowed Kobe to have no top 2 player ever. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't allowed. They didn't allow Kobe to have it because Kobe got that rape allegation. Everybody, this is what I don't understand. All these dumb behind fans, y'all act like Kobe wasn't better than Kobe's first 5-6 years compared to LeBron's first 5 or 6 years is way better than LeBron's. Kobe was a killer. Kobe every year got better. LeBron James, you went to a Cleveland team you had talent on the team. You had Boozer, you had Darius Miles, you had Ricky Davis, who just balled out the year before. You had Zydrunas Ilgauskas from that 96 draft that was loaded. And you still didn't make the playoffs. Then the next year, Paul Silas had you about to make the playoffs. You got him fired because he wanted to coach you. So stop it. I'm tired of this guy. All these LeBron fans love to forget all of this dude's trash performances. In 2007, he was trash in that finals. Everybody else balled out. Zydrunas was balling out. Vrazier was balling out. Because you remember that year, all the LeBron fans was like, man, we got Vrazier coming off that bench. Vrazier raw. He got all that energy. They were talking about Booby. They were talking about Damon Jones. They was like, oh, we got Booby with Damon Jones. We got 2 shooters now. I remember this trash talk. And when they lost, what were their first things? Man, he didn't have a team. LeBron ain't have a team, man. You know, if LeBron would have had a solid, man, shut your ass up. Y'all be caping for this guy. Jerm be caping for him. I be trying to tell Jerm, bruh, you cape for this dude so hard, you don't even see it. What memorable finals has he had? What memorable finals? He's had none. His memorable finals was that chase down block, but Kyrie hit the shot. Nobody talks about that. He hit the shot. Don't nobody remember that block. They remember the shot. I don't remember that block. That's how irrelevant it was.
You can pick any highlight off of any player. Like,
right.
Everybody made a highlight during the finals game.
Yeah.
Everybody made a highlight during. I'm sure the sorriest nigga on the bench, when he show his kid, he's going to show their highlight of what they did.
Exactly. And that's the problem. It's like, dude, okay, if I go back to Kobe, all of his finals were memorable. His first finals, he had his ankle messed up from landing on Jalen Rose's foot, where Jalen Rose intentionally tried to hurt him, and he came back and he beat them 4-2. He hit that. They went into overtime. Shaq fouled out. Kobe hit the shot to put him in overtime. Then he hit the shot to win in overtime. So what are people talking about? Let's go to the next finals with Allen Iverson. This dude caught an alley-oop and boomed it over the whole Sixers team. So what are we talking about? He had the most memorable finals. His defense on Iverson changed the whole finals. Nobody talks about it. Then let's talk about the New Jersey Nets. He dunked over 3 people, just like Shaq did. Then against the Pistons, when they lost, he had the best highlight. He hit the shot. to keep them from getting swept. You want to talk about the Celtics? He had highlights against the Celtics, even though they got blown out. He still had highlights. Don't nobody remember no damn LeBron. What highlights did LeBron have? Oh, he hit a shot when they were up by 2, or the game was tied. Come on, dog. Stop it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how he's the best basketball player that you ever see play. How?
I don't see it, dog.
You watch
it. Magic Johnson got highlights. Isaiah Thomas, Burg, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. All of these guys have signature moments in the finals. This dude only got a block. That's it. He's not even the read.
An assisted block.
Right.
JR was standing in the
right. Exactly.
He had no choice but to lay the ball up or
exactly.
Because he was already sitting in the area.
Exactly. That's why.
Chase down block because that's what you do. You able to chase it down. Cool. I do that too when I play basketball.
Right. You know all of us did it. I done did it. Like it's nothing in. A chase down block is just a regular ground single to like a shortstop and he make the play to first base. That's all it is. It's nothing special. Like, who cares? Iguodala he was worried about J.R. Smith, so LeBron saw J.R. was there. He made a block. Wow, that's it. He did his job. So I'm supposed to be crazy. Why didn't he hit the shot? Why didn't he do that? Oh, what did he do in the first part of the first quarter? What did he do in the last 5 minutes, nigga? A 3. Nothing. I don't care what you did in the beginning. That's like if I drop 32 in the first half, but I give you 2 points in the second half, you're not going to respect my 34 points. Like, who cares?
Just like Tatum.
Right. Tatum does this. But I give Tatum respect because at least Tatum tried to shoot the shot. He tried. He tried. He got the balls to do it. But, dude, it's like, come on. It's like I've just never seen a dude who's been so over-glorified and overrated. I've never seen it. It's worse than Scottie Pippen to me. It's worse. At least Scottie has some performances, but still, it's like, dude.
Yeah, you dunked on Pat Ewing.
Yeah, you dunked on Pat Ewing, but it's like, okay, you dunked on Pat Ewing, but Pat Ewing was the better player, nigga.
Yeah, you over Pat Ewing.
Right.
If I'm playing basketball, nigga, give me that nigga.
Right.
Nigga that can just dunk you.
Right.
Give me that nigga.
Man, Germ made me so mad. I wanted to fight Germ. I'm like, Germ, I don't care if Pippen dunked on Gary Payton. I'm not taking Pippen over Payton or Patrick Ewing to lead my team. No.
Hey, do it.
The hell is you talking about?
Coach carried you. You let Coach carry you.
Who coach? You let a dude from overseas outshine you and take your spot. Stop it, dog. I'm sorry.
Jordan from
Right.
Turkey.
You got Hedo from Turkey outshining. Stop it, dog. LeBron got outshined by Hedo Turkoglu. Are you serious? And Rashard Lewis. Man, stop it, dog. I don't want to hear this crap.
I like the Magic, but I was like, they got no chance.
Dog.
And they won.
Man, I picked the Magic to win because I knew what LeBron was. I even said this to everybody. I told it was somebody who was a LeBron fan. Yeah, it was Mike Brown, his punk ass. Mike Brown blocked me off of Facebook because I said LeBron was trash. That's how I know him and his fans are mentally weak, just like him. They soft, just like him. They soft.
They were supposed to play the Lakers that year.
Yes.
It was supposed to be Cleveland, L.A.
Right. It was supposed to be Kobe versus LeBron. That's all I was hearing man, LeBron better than Kobe. I'm like, where? Where is he better? Dude, LeBron didn't have to play nobody in the East. He had a free ride. And you couldn't get to the but one championship during that first career in Cleveland?
D-Rose got hurt. D-Rose ain't get hurt. He would have had competition. He would have had to go through.
Right.
Besides the Bulls, I don't remember a team in the East that was like good. I mean,
you had the Pistons, but they right. Larry Brown and Ben Wallace was gone off that team.
Yeah, on the same
team. Right. So and he still was struggling. They only won that series because I think McDyess got thrown out the game for no reason because he was locking them up. He was locking and he was killing them on the other end too. It's like, dude, it's always something that happens for you to win. Y'all threw McDyess out the game. Then y'all suspended Draymond. And then not only that, y'all screwed OKC because OKC should have beat y'all 4-2. But y'all screwed him in game 2. You fouled Kevin Durant. They let it go. It's like, dog, stop it. Like, this dude here is a fraud. He's never been great like that. Like, I don't care what numbers he put up. He has these numbers because he's been playing since he was 17. He started. And he plays for numbers. Kobe don't play for numbers. Right.
He's clearly played in the most games. So, yeah, he's going to have a lot of numbers on you.
Right.
You got a lot of mileage on you. And that's what makes you one of the best people that I say that longevity. Like, you got that. I give you that because it's hard to stay healthy and you going all out every single game. You don't go all out every single game. That's why I can't put you on that top 10 list because you never did.
You did it.
A couple games you have, but you haven't done it for a whole finals. You haven't done it for a whole playoff series.
Man,
like
LeBron,
you just was like, I'm on a mission, nigga, and everybody else is getting dropped. I don't care. I'm just gonna show you I'm a better basketball player. No, you talking about I'll try to make the best play. No, I want to see somebody that
look, I don't want to hear that shit about best play. Look, the play is the win, nigga. If you make a play and we don't win, it wasn't the right play. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you telling me. Nigga, you lost. It is what it is. You lost. Like you could have had the perfect game plan, but y'all didn't execute it. It's about execution. You didn't execute. So for that moment, you did not make the right play. You're going to pass the ball to Danny Green, who has been cold the whole damn series in game 5, and he misses it. You threw him under the bus because you didn't have the balls to make that shot at the end or make the right play, which was give the ball to AD under the hoop or dunk the ball or go to the free throw line and hit the 2 free throws in the game. You didn't want to do that. Game 3, you froze AD out and you had a chance then. You choked in as well. You got scared at the end. So it's like, dude, you're a front runner, dog. All you can do is play when you got a lead. If you don't have a lead or you know you're going to win the game, you quit. You don't play. I seen this before. He does the same thing and his fans are so dumb. Like my dog, Christopher Moore, dog. He dumb as hell. I'm like, dude, I don't care if you play basketball. If you play basketball and you think this nigga is great, I take your basketball card. You don't know ish about basketball. You really don't. You don't know. You can't. You can't. You grew up watching Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn, Sean Elliott, David Robinson, goddamn Ben Wallace, and you grew up watching Rick Mahorn, Isaiah, Magic, Burg, all these raw players, and you telling me he better than them? Hell no. I don't care what you say.
Because he didn't watch it. He didn't watch none of that.
Right. You could have. You could have.
You see LeBron or whatever.
Right.
One person. You see one person. That was it.
Right.
You didn't watch basketball because I don't care what game. I watch football Monday, Tuesday, whatever day is on. I don't care. I'll be watching it just because I love football. Like that. I watch it. I don't care if it's high school, college, little league. I'm still looking at the players in the game and just be like, oh, I see where they fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? I'm still breaking down the game and looking at the game because I love football. So it don't matter what's on. It can be a trash game and I still be like, I'm watching it because I'm picturing myself this position or I'm coaching. This is what I would have done. Or I see, oh, this nigga, he sucked. He just got his ass whooped all over the field. You know what I'm saying? Like how you offensive lineman and you all the way back at the quarterback. You standing up, ain't nobody by you. Like how, as an offensive lineman, you standing 10 feet away from the ball behind the line of scrimmage, and you ain't nobody by you. Right, like, bro, you is trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching that type of stuff in the game. I'm watching stuff like and that's what I see with most people. They just watch, like you said, they just watch the person. They just watch the player. And hear the commentators telling you how great this person is.
Right. That's all they do.
Don't say nothing about, LeBron had 7 turnovers in this loss. LeBron had a triple-double in their loss. That's why I don't watch the media shit. That's why that's what they fucking say. Right. Because y'all niggas are just like the wrestler commentators.
They are.
Oh, the referee seen it, but he act like he just, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all calling the shit out. And motherfuckers is just believing everything that y'all saying. Like, no, y'all calling out what they fucking scripted to tell you.
Exactly. And that's the problem. It's like, dog, like people are dumb. Like they'll be like, well, LeBron had more game winners than Michael. He should have more. He played more games than them. Nigga. The hell? Kobe was hurt his last 4 years and he didn't start his first 2 years. Did y'all ever factor that?
And which game buzzers do you remember about LeBron?
None. I only remember the one he shot when he beat Orlando in game 2. And that's when I knew we were finna win the series. Cause I was like, oh, we finna win this series. Cause everybody was celebrating. Oh, we tied the series. I'm like, dude, y'all struggling against Orlando. Y'all are finna lose. Y'all are struggling.
Them threes was raining on them niggas.
Yes.
They could not take that rain.
Yes.
We murdered them niggas. I was like, oh man, this is a wrap.
Right.
And from that point, that's when he knew, oh, I can't do it with just anybody.
Right.
I need a superstar.
Yes. Exactly. And that was his dumbass fault. He thought he was gonna go to Miami. He thought it was gonna be easy. He got his ass whooped. He ran back to Cleveland because he was like, man, I'm gonna go to Cleveland. They lied to Kyrie Irving to get him to sign back because Kyrie never liked him. Kyrie didn't like him when they were playing. Every time I watched him, Kyrie looked like he wanted to quit. He was tired. He was tired of playing with this guy because this guy don't do nothing. He don't. All LeBron is a spokesperson. He's Hulk Hogan. All he does is they set the stage for him. He go out there and he performs because he's a good actor. He's very marketable. He's very funny and he does all this stuff with his face and he sings and dances. He's a monkey. He's really a monkey. He's a dancing monkey. That's what the token nigga is. He's a dancing token nigga monkey. That's all he is. And everybody want to talk about, oh, you hating a black man. How I hate a black man, but I'm rooting for Jimmy Butler on the other team. But I hate a black man. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. I don't like him. He's fake. It's not about black and all that. Just because you black don't mean you right. Just because you black don't mean that I'ma support your dumb ass. If you dumb, I don't mess with you. If you go out there and you smoking a blunt in public and you drawing attention to yourself and the cop come and arrest you, I can't say he just arrested him because he black. No, that nigga dumb. He deserved to get arrested. Shit. I'm tired of all these people trying. I'm the biggest for black people in the world. But you gonna say I don't like black people because LeBron a bum. He ain't no he's a token nigga. He ain't no real black person.
He's just an entertainer.
Right, he's an entertainer.
He's entertainer. He's not a politician. He's an entertainer.
Right.
That's all he's there for. He's an influencer. That's it.
Right. He gonna go back to his $million-some home and he gonna be fucking his wife and he gonna be chilling. Like, well, he ain't living like I'm living. I gotta make sure that I'm straight, even in a UPS truck driving. They still profile my ass. I gotta make sure he doing what he doing. He could have just stole that truck. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, I was still a work truck.
Right. LeBron ain't going through that crap. Yeah, LeBron ain't going through that, man. They done gave LeBron everything he wanted. LeBron still complain like a little biatch because that's how he built. He built like a biatch. That's how he built. He got to have all the great players and everything. This dude had an off season to get to sign whoever he want, and then he coerced everybody else to go to other teams like Jeremy Grant. He got Jeremy Grant to go to Detroit. He got all these other people to leave so he don't have to go against them. He doesn't want competition. The dude is the fakest and weakest dude I ever known. He couldn't have made it with us growing up. That's why I look at all the niggas like Ed and my boy Rick Turner and Christopher Moore and Germ. I'd be like, how y'all real niggas and y'all like this pussy ass boy? I don't even get that, bro.
I don't understand it because it's like you see his moves.
He ain't got no moves, and they trying to tell me he got moves. I'm like, where? What moves LeBron got?
No, I'm not gonna let nobody get those moves off on me.
Man,
yeah,
no.
Right.
Like this one dude who was helping me talking about we can't be cool because I like LeBron. I was like, cool then, fuck you. Because I don't like him. I guess we just ain't going to be cool then because I don't like him. And then like somebody tried to say something about, well, Kobe and Jordan fans ain't never going to accept LeBron. I said, it's not just them. It's not just them. It's a lot of fans who don't accept LeBron. Nobody like this guy, dog. The only people who like him is you dumbass niggas and you blinded ass witnesses. Y'all the only ones who like him. And those who grew up who didn't get a chance to watch Kobe or none of them. That's who like him. The rest of us don't like this bum because he's a bum. He's soft. This dude barely can make it in this era when he gets knocked down. What make you think he'd have made it in the 2000s in the West, or the 90s in the East of the West, or the 80s in the East of the West? Man, stop it, dog. Stop it.
Yeah, like I said.
Imagine.
I don't understand it, but that's just what people choose.
Yeah. I mean, if you choose to like him, I don't have a problem with that. But don't come to me talking about I'm a hater because the nigga trash. He trash. Because I could back the shit up. He's trash. I don't care if he dropped 30, 15, and 12. I watched the game. He was not that good. His stats are overblown, dog. It's the truth. I done seen a nigga I seen Russell. When Russell got a 30, 12, and 10, he actually earned those 30, 12, and 10. James Harden has 60, 15, and 12. He actually earned that. This guy ain't earned it.
LeBron get his points in the first and second quarter.
Yeah.
He be going hard. Everybody else just be trying to, warm up, get into the game, get into their groove for the third and fourth quarter. He get about at least 15, between the first and second quarter. Then he could get 15 in the last two. He got 30-point game.
Right. And then somebody come to you and be like, well, this game, he had 30 in the fourth quarter. He's supposed to. He ain't supposed to get no credit for that. That's what you're supposed to do, nigga. You think I'm gonna tap Kobe on the back for playing defense? No, that's what he's supposed to do. The hell is you talking about?
People credit for regular plays and shit.
Right.
But everybody else on the court is doing. Everybody else on the court is playing basketball and getting numbers as well. Like, but some people are playing to actually win the game, not win numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Your whole shit is based off you want to be popular. You want to be
LeBron James wants to be liked by everybody. He just like he just like goddamn he just like Dwight Howard. Him and Dwight Howard are the same person. They gotta be liked by everybody. If nobody likes them, they shell up like a little female. Like, man, they don't like me. I'm gonna sit in the corner.
Because when they didn't like him in Miami, when he was about to leave, that's when he wanted to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When people in Miami started like, oh, this nigga here, man, ain't what it is, ain't what he talking about.
Cause he not, dog. Like everybody watched this guy play. Like, dude, real Miami fans, like who've been with them since Eddie Jones and Alonzo Mourning and Hardaway. You know, during those years, like they watch this guy. They know this guy want the guy. He was just an overhyped player. He's overhyped. You know, I'm gonna give you credit when credit is due. But if you a ussy, you a ussy. You just gonna be that. I'm not even gonna put the P on it because I love that. You ussy, you ain't even the P. You worse. You soft.
That's like getting that Miss Pearly Wolf pussy.
Oh, wolf pussy.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that, man. You can have that.
Yeah. And then they love to make the argument, dog, you hate, and they throw all these stats up there. But I'm like, okay, you throwing all these stats up here, right? He got all these stats. Why is he 4-10 in the finals? Why is he 4-10? You got all these beautiful stats. It's like a chick who got this big booty. She got big breasts. She fine as hell. But guess what? She can't keep a man. Why she can't keep a man though? She a 10 in all the other areas. Why? You know why? Because that box ain't what it is. Right.
They take that and boom, now what you gonna do? Because they like, I get money without you, so
right.
What I really need you for?
Right. I mean, it's just facts. Like, come on, like you got Cardi B talking about she got this wop this, wop that. Offset still cheated on you. You ain't your wop ain't all that then. That's what I'm saying. If he put up all these stats, then people gonna talk about the team and everything. It's the team and that. Nah. It ain't no damn team. It's him. He's the problem. It ain't his team. He's the problem. He mentally has a block in his head when it's a tight game. Like when it's a tight game, he does not know how to get better. He keeps getting worse. He has a problem with dealing with adversity. He's the type of person where he'll get roasted by everybody and he'll still hold on to that 10 years later. It's like, dude, who cares? It happened. You got roasted. Move on from it. Shit. Like, who cares? Shoot, it's like, dude, who cares? he can't live like that. He gotta live with everybody loving him. Dude, you won a championship. You knew your championship was weak. That's why you said it's time for me to get respect. Yeah, because you weak. Only weak people think like that.
Right.
I want where you think.
As soon as Kobe died, we all knew the Lakers was gonna win the championship.
Right. We knew that. Right. Everybody
Let's
knew
don't
that.
worry about anything that happened this season.
Yeah. Y'all killed.
Exactly how.
Yeah, y'all killed Kobe so this bum here could get all the praise and so y'all could wipe Kobe away and be like, oh, he's going to replace Kobe. Man, dude, I don't care how many championships he wins. You're not better than the previous players. You're not better than T-Mac or Allen Iverson. And they didn't win a ring. You're not better than Charles Barkley was. You're not better than Grant Hill or Penny was. You're not. You're not better than them. I watched these guys play. Penny was giving it to Michael and Scotty at the same damn time.
Yeah. I was watching something with Gilbert Arenas. I think, yeah, Shannon Sharp, he was on there talking about some shit about Jordan, about how I guess Jordan was talking to his teammates with the Wizards, like he was still at the Bulls. It's like, yeah, it's Michael Jordan. You gonna kick Michael Jordan? I was like, yeah. But Gilbert Arenas, he was a baller too. I'll take him over LeBron. Like,
yeah, when Gilbert first came out, absolutely. What messed Gilbert up was he just had a mental block. He he just had guns about to shoot people up in the locker room and just did dumb stuff. But yeah, Gilbert Arenas would have been that guy too. That's what I'm saying. It's like we've done seen a lot of players before this guy. The only thing I give LeBron for is his longevity. That's it. And then his ability to pass the ball. That's it. Those are the two biggest things that I enjoy about him. Other than that, the dude is he's a D minus as a player. He's not a great player to me. He shoots the ball wrong. His mechanics are terrible. When he dribbles the ball, it's like he got a dribble. It's like he's an elementary school guy dribbling the ball. It's like, dude, what is you doing?
He's stiff, man. That's what.
Right.
Man, that's what the juice do to
right. Yeah, he on the juice. I don't care what anybody say, allegedly or whatever. He's on the juice.
Allegedly, yes. Yeah.
He's on the juice.
You don't move. Basketball players, they have to move more fluidly than a football player.
Yes. Right.
Football player, you can put muscle on
because
you're pounding your body. You know what I'm saying? You need to have that toughness.
Right.
Basketball, you don't need a lot of muscle. You know what I'm saying? You need to be lean.
No, you just need to be cut. You just need to be cut and lean, like you say.
You didn't come in the league. You didn't come in the league like Zion.
No.
Zion came in the league big and
small
like that.
You came in the league small. When you went to Miami, your traps and everything got extra big. You took something, and then when that place got busted, you got real small in Cleveland. He got small as hell, and he was playing trash. LeBron, he was having a trash year, and then he started getting better again because he was able to get his juice again. And then he started getting his muscle back and everything. And I noticed it because I watched this guy. The guy takes juice. He juices up every time.
More than anything, and I was like, I can't do it with this guy. I can't. I don't see why y'all didn't see that. Like, he was on the list. It was out. They reported it.
Yes, they had it. They reported this stuff, dog. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're stuck in the Matrix. Like that one guy on the first Matrix. He was like, I know this steak is fake. I know it's not real, but I just gotta go back. It's some people like that. They think because they got these luxury cars, they got this money that they run everything. No, it's still somebody out there that got more than you and who could come and take it from you like that, and you're done. So that's what I'm saying. It's like they are stuck with the brand, and they're stuck with the politics and the oversaturation of promoting this guy. That's what is wrong. They done oversaturated the market with this guy LeBron. Oh man, I'm finna just keep promoting him. You neglected your teams. See, that's the problem. When Michael Jordan played, you still knew the teams. They never made Michael bigger than the league. They never did that. Michael was who Michael was. He was the main guy. Everybody else was a supporting cast person, like Patrick and all of them were supporting stars. That's just who it was. We understood that. But the game still was fun to watch. I could turn on a Miami and a Kings game back in the day. It was still fun to watch. This game now, if I turn on the game, I barely could get a good game.
Because they don't care.
Right.
They don't care.
They
They're not
don't.
being competitive.
Mm-mm.
They like, man, yeah, we finna go smoke a blunt after the game.
Yep.
Chill.
We finna go smash some thoughts and we all right.
Or some thoughts in.
Yep.
Play what's that game everybody be playing? Whatever. Call of Duty game, whatever they
Yeah, 2K or Madden, all of that stuff. Yeah.
And just they getting paid to play basketball, and they happy with that. It ain't even really about them being competitive no more.
Right.
Everybody trying to get their check now, and that's all it's about.
Right.
And if you don't see that as like being fake, I mean, come on, man. They don't care. James Harden don't care.
No, he
James
don't.
Harden is tired of living in Houston. He's like, man, I want to go to LA.
That's true. Yeah, but yeah, but
I want to be in LA.
Yeah, but the thing is, James Harden is who he is. Like, I don't know, people just hate James Harden just to hate James Harden. But LeBron James has been getting away with asking for trades and doing all of this stuff. But James Harden asked for a trade. Oh, he's a bum in this. Oh, well, he go to the club after he lost. I'm like, yeah, a lot of guys do that. He just is a superstar.
I think the difference is, at a point, James Harden showed that, look, I play basketball for money.
Right.
They've always painted the picture as LeBron as, oh, he's competitive. He wants to be the king. He wants to be this. He's a good guy. Da, 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 da. They promoted him like that. So when it comes between James Harden and how they look at James Harden asking for a trade and LeBron asking for the trade, it's like, okay, LeBron does it because he cares and loves basketball and he just wants to be the greatest.
Right.
And when they looking at James Harden, they looking at him like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He just want to go party in LA. Even though shit, he deserve it. He been in fucking Houston for so long.
Yeah.
And he been playing with terrible teams.
Yes,
he just want to try to actually do what he want to do. He already been a team player like for about almost 7, 8 seasons or whatever.
Yeah.
With them niggas. So he just want to, now he's like, man, I'm down in my retirement. I ain't never playing no serious playoff. So now, all right, fuck it. Let me just do what I want to do and have fun moving forward, because that's what everybody's doing now. Nobody's really being competitive. Everybody's like, I play basketball, I get paid, but now with social media, I can be a celebrity without basketball.
Yep. And that's how it is now, and that's why the game is trash how it is. And it's going to continue. Right. It's going to continue to be trash. And then the players who actually want to play to win, like a Kawhi or Kevin Durant, they tear them down. They tear them down like crap. And it's like, dude, y'all was mad at KD going to Golden State, but LeBron do all this stuff. Y'all ain't got no issue. It's cool. We could get AD and all these players we could get Giannis to come here. It's no problem.
What team in the world would have accepted that trade and then fired the GM for not accepting the trade?
Exactly. But
Why
guess
would I
what?
want to
But
get
hold up.
my best player to a team on
But
the West?
Kano, but guess what though? He loves black people though. But guess what? He got the brother fired in New Orleans. He lost his job. That's what I'm saying. LeBron is a fraud. That's why I don't understand why people like this clown. It's so funny. He puts all his stuff in the public and people just gloss over it. He built the school. I don't give a damn if he built the hospital. He a fake. Lucifer done gave gifts to people. He done gave people the world before. Way more stuff than LeBron done gave. But he the devil though. No, Lucifer okay, man. He gave me a new Benz today and a new truck and a new truck. I'm alright. You know, he did a couple things wrong. You know, he was trying to go with God. You know, he done coerce a couple people to kill other people. Nobody, it don't matter though. Shit. Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, he got a brother fired. And then all these years he's been playing, what black coaches he stepped up or talked about? He talk about and then somebody pull up something. He talked about this black coach a long time ago. Well, where that black coach at now? Unemployed.
I thought Mike Brown was a good coach.
Right. You had Mike Brown, and then you threw him under the bus, like you do with everybody else. You threw the white coach David Blatt under the bus after he got you guys to the championship and had y'all with the best record in the league, but you fired him though.
What sense does that make?
Right. Right. And then everybody like, right, we gonna give Tyronn Lue credit. Tyronn Lue ain't do nothing. He was sitting over there asleep all the time. Looking like he had Down syndrome and shit.
He couldn't coach. He couldn't coach no LeBron.
No.
He was there to be a spokesperson. That was
it. Right. And you expect him to do some from the Clippers. Come on, dog. You could have hired Sam Cassell. Cassell would have got them boys right.
They could have did anything better than what they did.
Right. You know. Then you signed Paul George. You signed Paul George to this big ass contract. And you think man, come on, dog. Y'all definitely done put out there y'all gonna lose this year. So we already know. Y'all gonna be the same old Clippers.
Yep. If the Lakers good, you think the Clippers gonna win over the Lakers?
Oh, hell no.
That make no sense.
Hell no, they ain't finna win. No.
They don't make money. That just don't make money. It's not a lot of Clipper fans out there.
No. Of course not. They just want the battle of LA so they can make their money and then they don't need the Clippers no more. That's all.
They didn't do it because Corona hit.
Yep.
If Corona wouldn't hit, that would have been a playoff series.
Man, they weren't finna. That would have been, but they weren't finna jeopardize that last year in the bubble. If they'd have had that in the bubble, man, no, they don't believe in LeBron. Look what they did to Miami.
It would have been basketball.
Right.
It would have been no show that they're putting on. It would have been no all the extra announcers, all the just the extra people around.
Yeah.
All that would have been there. You would have had to mentally play basketball against these people that's coming at you. Just because they know they don't like you, they don't respect you like that. So no, they didn't want that in the bubble. They wanted to put that on the big stage. That's why I say it ain't gonna be the same, but they probably still gonna try to have a battle of LA because that's just money for LA. That's just like easy money.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have LA or Golden State. One of them are gonna be the guys to go against the Lakers before they put the
It's
Lakers in
gonna
the
be Golden
championship.
State.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the Lakers and Golden State, and then the Lakers are gonna win, and then they're gonna put the Lakers in the championship. I think it's gonna be the Lakers and the Heat again. They want it to be the Bucks with Giannis. They want Giannis to play, but I don't see them beating the Heat. The Heat to me have the best team in the East. I don't see anybody beating them.
Oh,
Because defensively, you added Mo Harkless and you added Bradley. You added Avery Bradley to your team, and then you got Bam back. You got Dragic coming back. You got Jimmy, who's a dog, who's a leader. You got Hero with another year under his belt. You got the other white boy Robinson. You got Iggy. You got
did they
Iggy.
get taller though? Did they get any taller?
Well, you still got Olin. You still got Olenek and you got Leonard. You just should have played them more. They're 7 feet. You straight with them. All you need them to do is come in and give you 5 to 8 minutes or 10 minutes. That's it. And then Bama had a rest. And then they picked
Yeah,
up a guy.
that's what I'm saying.
I think they picked up a big man in the draft. I think they picked up another big man. So they'll be straight. I just want Spo. Spo just need to go to his bench more when it's a tough game. He need to
Yeah,
bring. He need to. He should have let Olenek play in that game 6 more.
yeah.
And
He should
I
have
mean
put
that
him
game.
down and
Yeah,
let
the
the
game
rotate him
6.
in better.
Yeah, yeah. Olenek was straight. Olenek would have been stretching it. Bam could have still played in the post. You were straight. You because that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. I still got the Heat winning the East. I think it's gonna be a repeat, and I think the refs gonna do all they can, but the Heat gonna beat them this time because the Heat gonna be deep. I just don't trust the Lakers on parts. I don't trust Schroeder. Schroeder to me, he chokes in the playoffs. Montrez, man, how he gonna feel when they start putting the blame on him? Now what he gonna do? He was tripping about the Clippers. What you think gonna happen with LeBron and them? You gonna get blamed, nigga.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
Yeah,
You better shots. You want to
right,
get a rebound. You got to
right.
play defense.
Right. Wesley Matthews is probably the only guy I like out of their pick. Marc Gasol, he'll be good because he's a veteran, so he'll give you a better 5 to 10 minutes than a young rookie would because he's a vet. So it's like, so you, so that's what they're doing, man. The Lake they finna put them back in the Western Conference Finals, and they finna go from there. That's all they finna do. It's all scripted.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't think KD and Kyrie gonna do nothing. I think they're gonna get to the semis this year. I think next year that they're gonna be better.
They gonna get blackballed out some kind of way. They already started with some shit. You know, Kyrie already started on some shit, so it's already looking bad. They don't want that in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
they want a clean team that's gonna play basketball. And they can paint the story about basketball. But Kyrie and KD, they know now we ain't gonna be able to paint the story like that because they don't even talk with the media like that. So
No.
them two being on the same team, even though they're about basketball, it's still the NBA. It's about the product. It ain't
Yeah.
about
Well,
basketball.
because Kyrie and KD don't like the media because the media is a bunch of hypocrites and liars. And that's what they're supposed to do. They're the media. They weren't
Yeah.
made to paint the athlete or paint you as the person better and everything and all this. No, you're not supposed to be that. It's only one guy they want to look good. The rest of y'all are bums. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And then LeBron come out talking about, I'm sad that Kyrie said that about me. I'm like, shut your ass up, LeBron. You ain't mad about that. You mad because Kyrie pulled your card. And you know what you are. You a punk. You a buster. And everybody know the league is gonna keep pushing you to put you in these positions because you're not good anymore. They all done cooked you. KD cooked you twice.
Yeah, you're not that dude on defense.
Right. You not that he never been that dude on defense. I keep asking every LeBron fan, who is LeBron shut down? They love to bring up Derrick Rose. I'm like, he didn't shut Derrick Rose down. The team shut Rose down because that was the only guy on offense to worry about was Derrick Rose. Who else was gonna kill you? Luol Deng, nigga? Stop it.
Yeah, you cannot count on Dang.
Right.
Dang is a good sorry nigga.
Right. Dang is a good sorry nigga. That's all he was. That's all. He was just there to fill his space. Fill a roster spot. That's it.
He's not great. He's not good. He's just there.
Right. He was there.
Yeah, he always had better teams. And he was always favored in most of his matchups. And he lost a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't he only, went to the finals 10 times and won 9 of them, or 8 of them, or 7 of them, or 6 of them, or 5 of them. No, he only won 4. So it's like,
right,
bro, and you the greatest. How? You had better teams most of the time.